Hey, Shalom, all praises, honor, glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honor be unto the head elders and bishops of the great millstone. Shalom to you believers out there, here and abroad. All right, just got a quick prophecy update. All right, about a U.S. congressman calls for law allowing government to reverse cryptocurrency transactions. Okay? A U.S. congressman has called for a law that allows the government to identify cryptocurrency users and reverse crypto transactions. There's a significant sentiment, increasing sentiment in Congress that if you're participating in an anonymous crypto transaction, that you're a de facto participant in a criminal conspiracy, he said. Representative Bill Foster stresses the need for law to allow the government to reverse crypto transactions. All right. Democratic Republican Bill Foster of Illinois, who is also co-chair of the Congressional Blockchain Caucus. Check that out. That's interesting. Congressional Blockchain Caucus talked about cryptocurrency regulation during an Axios virtual event Tuesday, addressing the problem of ransomware attacks and how criminals are asking for Bitcoin and not cash. You see that? So, man, I mean, wow. I'm a little stunned for words right there, because they're pretty much complying, or how could you say, willing to agree with this particular action, you know, and this is part of the technocracy agenda, okay, which is going to bring in the digital currencies, all right, and do away with cash. You know, this thing is in the works as we speak, all right. If you don't understand what I'm saying, read Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through 18, okay? That's pretty much going to be the end-all, be-all, all right, to this whole agenda. So the congressman stressed that there is a fundamental difference between crypto assets and real-world assets. That's an important distinction that we must make ultimately in the law, emphasizing that laws must be passed to allow federal courts to identify crypto users and reverse transactions in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, he said. All right. You have to be able to go to a court to unmask participants under some circumstances. All right. Says he discussed the condition under which we can reclaim cryptocurrencies, such as ransoms paid to criminals, noting that it is one of the fundamental decisions which has to be made about crypto assets. The congressman pointed out that the law needs to address whether cryptocurrency is truly anonymous, or is there a court you can go to unmask the participants. In addition, is there a court, a third party that you can go to reverse fraudulent or mistaken transactions? All right, Foster, see, they're trying to put this whole thing into place, man. They're trying to, have, courts and all of these things to pretty much legitimize, all right, this new way of transaction. All right. It says Foster gave an example. If someone dragged you into an alley and put a gun to your head and say, get out your cell phone and transfer all your Bitcoin to my wallet, are you just out of luck, or you can go to court? Have them unmask the participant. Furthermore, can the court, if they decide that the transaction was fraudulent, criminal, or mistaken, uses access to very heavily guarded key, not understanding what that means, cryptographic backdoor, in a sense that allows them to cryptographically reverse transactions on a blockchain, the lawmaker claims that such tools are necessary for the government to protect itself, the people and the companies from ransomware attacks like the one suffered by Kernel Pipeline. Representative Foster opinion. I've just said about 3 things that will drive the crypto purists berserk, like the trusted third party and so on. He believes that for most people, if they are going to have a big part of their net worth tied up in crypto assets, they are going to want to have that security blanket of a trusted third party that can solve the problem when they get hacked, when they get stolen, or even just mistaken assumption. Yeah, this is gradualism, as the brother said that sent this article, at its finest. This is gradualism at its finest, Foster further said that the cryptocurrencies must become compliant with federal regulations and laws for them to ever become mainstream instruments for conducting transactions. Replying to a question about how the U.S. would regulate cryptocurrencies given their global and borderless nature, he affirmed, "We're going to have to establish a law between the legal and illegal regimes here." Elaborating, "There's a significant increasing sentiment." Yeah, I read that already. Many people took to social media to ridicule the congressman in his attempt to reverse Bitcoin transactions, stating that he does not understand how Bitcoin works. Some responded to Foster's criminal allegation, stating that they are not de facto criminals. All right. So yeah, just wanted to bring that out as a prophecy update. Lord willing, you got the gist of what this is talking about. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, which what this is pretty much talking about is the cryptocurrencies being made into a new wave of transaction, and bringing causing that the gradual technocracy, all right, which everything being digitized. Okay, like I said, for the sake of not getting the video taken down, read Revelation 13:16 through 18. All right. So with that, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom.